Greetings, YouTube. Well, the racist lost. But just. Now, I realize that while the general election has been almost completely finished, at the time of this recording, it is November 9th at 5:30 a.m., so maybe sometime today they'll call the other two races that are still being counted. I'm not sure. But at the time of this recording, Joe Biden has 290 electoral votes. So, yeah, he's the winner. It's funny how the Republicans are accepting the House and Senate ballot votes as being legitimate, but they're calling into question the presidential race that are all on the same ballot. So almost like they're pushing an agenda there. But it's important to remember that we just squeaked by. That some 71 million Americans looked at the past 4 years and said, you know, I want 4 more years of that. And then they voted for an administration and a man that has done nothing for 5 years, counting the year running up to the election in 2016, but demonize black people, women, immigrants, Muslims, anyone that would garner him even one more vote from the bigot crowd. The Red Caps have allied themselves with naked white nationalism. I know you're going to tell me that some people split the vote. For example, in my state of New Hampshire, it went to Biden, and yet 65% of the people voted for the Republican governor. I was not one of those. But if you voted for a single Republican, even one, you have still allied yourself with the party of white nationalism. You have still decided that you want to support the GOP, an organization whose sole purpose is to maintain the hegemony of white supremacy in America. And you're not going to shake that stink off. I'm not going to be asking people, who did you vote for president in 2020? I'm going to say, did you vote for any Republicans in 2020? Because if the answer is yes, you're a fucking racist. And you support a racist system. And if you voted for the shit given at top, that just makes it worse. And I know people are about, we need to come to reconciliation and we need to reach across the aisle. Fuck off. Fuck your feelings, snowflake. No, we don't. I despise the Red Caps for their words and their actions. I don't give a shit about them as human beings. I don't want them to suffer. I want them to have health care. I want them to have a functioning social safety net. I want them to get paid $22 an hour as minimum wage. I want them to have everything they need from cradle to grave so they never have to fucking suffer. No, I despise them for their words and their actions. But you know what the Red Caps do? They hate people for their mere fucking existence. If you're black, they don't care about you. You're a woman, you shouldn't have any fucking rights. You're a Muslim, get the fuck out of this country, right? That's what the Red Caps want, isn't it? If you're gay or trans, they'll be lucky if they don't just get hung in the street by the Red Caps. The Red Caps are the party of bigotry. I hate their ideology. I hate their words and their actions. I hate the policies they support and the politicians that they vote for because of those policies and those words and those actions. You want me to stop being negative towards Red Caps? All they have to do is stop being Red Caps, and they can fade into the fucking woodwork for all I care. I don't want to talk to them again. The stench of this administration is going to linger on them forever. They hate people because of their mere existence. There is no reconciliation with white nationalism. There is no common ground with white nationalism. We had a really good policy in the 1940s for dealing with white nationalists. We kept shooting them until they either stopped being a white nationalist or they were dead. I don't want to have to go to that extreme. Really, I don't. But don't think I'm going to reach across the aisle, or as soon as the coronavirus is in check with a vaccine, I'm not going to be hugging them. No kumbaya shall be sung. They've allied themselves with white nationalism, with bigotry, with misogyny, with hatred. And I've had it. They can kiss my shiny white ass. The GOP are terrorists. They are the party of hatred. And if you vote for them, you're endorsing that.